Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday and belated Merry Christmas. Hope everyone had a nice, wonderful Christmas day. Today on the channel, we're looking at another A-list henchman for Skeletor's band of bad guys, and that, of course, is Trapjaw. We'll take a look at every version of Trapjaw that I have in the collection and ask the question like I did for the Beastman. What is your favorite Trapjaw figure so far that has come out? All right, so we have the CGI version right there. And of course, at the end of the video, guys, I will show you another really cool Funko Pop in the world of the Master Universe. I have CGI Trapjaw right there. There he is. From the Origins version to his deluxe version right there, his Colt version for the motherboard right there. There he is. To his updated version right there that came out not too long ago. There he is. To the mini comic book version right there. And then we have the CGI version of Trapjaw, a different color variant, and vehicle. So these are all the versions of Trapjaw I have right now in the collection. Of course, I am waiting for that cartoon collection to come out, that Filmation style. And I'm very interested to see the Turtles of Grayskull Mouser mash up with Trapjaw. So there you go. Every version of Trapjaw I have. Another A-list. I feel like he's like the like the man at arms for Skeletor. The mechanic. Brings out the weapons and stuff like that for Skeletor. Here he is. Of course, for my top 3 versions right now, number 1 for me, of course, is going to be this updated version of Trapjaw. I'm gonna get him a little bit closer. A little fast. I don't want to mean to knock him over, but there we go. Unfortunately, I don't have a loose version yet of this particular figure. I can't wait to get one. Like the updated version, from the first version here of Trapjaw. Here he is right there in the packaging. He was my second favorite Masterverse figure of 2023. There we go. Nice side shot of him right there. So right now, this is my number 1 figure right now. For the for my top 3 favorite Trapjaws right there in the collection. It's number 1 here. All right. Number 2 for me, as far as best Trapjaws for me that's come out so far. Now, if like I said, if the cartoon collection came out right now, I would probably pick him as my number 1. He would probably be my number 2. And maybe number 3 might be that Mouser mashup with the Turtles of Grayskull Trapjaw. But right now, this is number 1. Of course, this is number 2 right here. The mini comic book version of Trapjaw. There he is. Of course, he is he is a fan favorite version as well. I'll be getting him very soon on in the collection. Same exact figure, if you're curious about what is the fan favorite line, it's just, figures that first time around sold out so fast that Mattel is giving us collectors another opportunity to get, a figure. So he did win, I guess. He's one of the fan favorite figures, this mini comic book version. He's so popular and such high demand that Mattel is giving us another run at him. So if you are, looking for a mini comic book version of Trapjaw, check out your local online stores. They might have them in stock. There you go. So that's number 2 right there for me. Okay. Oops. Get these guys over here. There we go. And put Trapjaw right there. Of course, number 3 for me is the normal version of Trapjaw. His standard look right there. Now, I have nothing against the CGI, Trapjaws. These are still really cool Trapjaws. Okay, I do like that. I like the fact that they kind of make, like, with my reviews on these, if you want to go back on the channel and check them out, please do. They have that, vintage 80s form. I wish I had an 80s form Trapjaw. But, I think they were trying to go for that in a way, like an updated version, modern version of the 80s style in some way. Because with the arms, remember the 80s, version, you couldn't bend at the arms. It was just one solid, piece of plastic for the arms, but it also kept that same iconic, action call out with the spring-loaded waist. So I think I think they were trying to do that, trying to give us that vintage '80s, feel of the, with the figures, with the CGI line, with more updated look for the figures. And another thing, I'll get back to number 3. I'm sorry, I kind of went to a side thing here, but I'm sorry about that. But with this CGI line, I like where they're going with these. Oops, with the variety of weapons. Well, one weapon. And of course, Trapjaw is known for many weapons and stuff like that. They could have given him more weapons, even with the blaster thing here. I wish there was like a spring-loaded feature or a button. We press the button and the projectile will come out of the figure. So, but still, a very cool figure. But like I said, I have nothing against the CGI figures, of all of them. But of course, Origins, I think they nailed it with the Origins line, with these more updated versions of the figures, for every Origins figure, right there, from articulated mouth, with all the weapons and stuff like that. Wish to change out. So yeah, so this is my number 3 right here. Form best Trapjaw, one of Skeletor's A-list minions right there. One of his top men in circle of evil to help him plot against He-Man and his friends right there. Now, for this version here of Trapjaw, I do like the motherboard. This is a much older, version of Trapjaw, where magic has now been destroyed almost, and so technology is taking over, and that's where the motherboard comes in, and being part technological with the cybernetic, features, stuff like that. It makes sense that he would be part of this cult, like Tricops. I do like the outfit. I love this version of Trapjaw here too. I just don't like the mouth right there, is with his tongue sticking out. That's kind of weird to me. It's a little bit, it takes me, it takes me off. I mean, sorry, I don't mean to say take me off, but, yeah, it's just, it's a cool figure, but not as good as this version of Trapjaw. So, I think they nailed it here with this version of Trapjaw from this one. Alright, and then, of course, this is the same variant, in a way, of this version. It's just a green-skinned. And this version of Trapjaw can be removed from the vehicle. I'll just keep it in the vehicle with the same, Now, unfortunately, which is weird about this one, and which, this comes with this particular, claw thing here. It's a claw plus projectile in 2-in-1, weapons here. But this version of Trapjaw does not come with a blast effect like this version here, which is kind of odd. But I'm sure if you want to, if you have this version or want to get this version, they're probably really cheap now. These CGI lines, it's pretty much done now. I did hear a rumor that the CGI show might be coming back for another season. If there's much, I don't know, they're trying to think about doing it again or bringing it back to Netflix to finish off the 4th and final season. Because there's 3 seasons of this show here. It's not a bad show. If you want to check it out, it's on Netflix. If you wish to, put this projectile right here, this pinkish purple projectile with this version of Trapjaw, you can. I mean, it's the same features. Unfortunately, like this version of Trapjaw, I mean, there's no button you can press to shoot out the projectile. But I do like the look here. I prefer this greenness. Kind of reminds me of the mini comic book version of Trapjaw here. This greenish tone here, like this mini comic book version here of Trapjaw. So yeah, I mean, a fun character, a well-known vintage, henchman for Skeletor. We all know Trapjaw. I mean, if you hand me this figure, and I would tell you it's Trapjaw all day long. I think every collector in the world will know when this is Trapjaw. Like I said, I cannot wait for that cartoon collection to come out, to the Turtles of Grayskull to come out. Looking forward more, other figures to be coming, maybe a new updated version of these for the Master Universe Revolution show for Trapjaw and Triclops and all the henchmen, So there you go. There's all the versions of Trapjaw so far, and like I said, maybe there's a Trapjaw I don't even have right now that you absolutely love, from the vintage '80s to the classic line to the 2000 X, you know, to Super 7, you know. I mean, there's maybe a version here that I don't even have that you absolutely love about love Trapjaw, you know. But there you go, guys. Like I said, what is your so far, you know, what has been your favorite version of Trapjaw in your collection? You absolutely love. All right. All right, now the Funko Pop, and then moving on to the Funko Pop now. Now the Funko Pop today, like Beastman yesterday, I have a large version of Trapjaw right there. My giant version right there, a Walmart exclusive. There he is in the packaging, and of course, for my Walmart, he's still there. If you're looking, you know, to get this, check your local Walmart, he might be there in your NECA set. There he is, giant sized Trapjaw. Very, very cool. There's the back right there. And I'm thinking about going back and maybe looking at every version of Merman I have in the collection, because there's quite a bit of Merman I have in my collection, and maybe Evelyn, you know, down the road. For all Skeletor's A-list. And if you're new to the channel, I consider, like, you know, A-list henchmen and like B-list henchmen right there. One more shot of Trapjaw. A-list henchmen for me is, bad guys, villains that are around Skeletor, in his inner circle of evil, that's, plotting with him to take over Eternia, take over Grayskull. Of course, at the end of the day, Skeletor does not need anybody. Let's face that. But, these are villains that we see, like, constantly with Skeletor, like Trapjaw, like Merman, like Beastman, Evil Lyn, Triclops. And then we have those B-list, like, bad guys who come in from time to time, that help out when he needs the help, the extra muscle, the extra, So, like, those are guys like your Clawfuls, your Spikors, your Stinkors, your Whiplashes, those, Websters, those are the guys who come in from time to time to give them extra aid to help out, take over Grayskull, to take over Eternia and the Kingdom and stuff like that. So these are, like, I consider my A-list, Henchmen, Trapjaw, Beastman, Merman, Evil Lyn, and then, like, the B-list guys. And I will give you, like, a look of all the B-list henchmen as well, and all of He-Man's good guys. Okay, there's no A-list good guys. He-Man has a variety of different friends, masters of the universe, and we'll just look at a variety of different, all the friends of He-Man. I've done also reviews of all the Skeletors for Origins, all the Skeletors for Masterverse. If you would like to go back and check those out, please do. So and the same thing with He-Man, Origins, and with the Masterverse. Now it's time for, all of Skeletor's henchmen to take a look, get front row center here. And all of He-Man's friends, too. Alright. But once again, these are all Trapjaw here. Like I said, a beloved character, a well-known character. One of his A-list henchmen right there. So the question is, again, guys, is what has been your favorite Trapjaw variant to come out so far? Alright, guys, let's take the time now to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the channel and haven't subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking with you guys all things Master Universe. Like the CGI line here. Which is now done, I believe, unless they, bring back the new show. If they bring back Season 4, hopefully they'll give us some more figures. But for right now, the CGI line, I think, is done. So, and I've done every review of the CGI line. If you want to go back and check those out, please do. I'm hoping to find a Mossman figure. He's the only single card version I'm missing from the show. To the Origins line, right there. I'm looking forward to the cartoon collection of Trapjaw. I think a lot of us are, that Filmation style Trapjaw. Okay, to the CGI line, right there. I'm not sorry, not the CGI. My apologies, guys. The Masterverse line, guys. My apologies. The Masterverse line here from both versions here. To the mini comic book version of Trapjaw. To another CGI figure right there. Hit that like button, guys, and thank you for doing it, guys. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. And hit that notification bell when I upload new videos. And tomorrow we're looking at the my final, right now, the final A-list henchmen that I think of when I think of, the inner circle of, of bad guys to help out Skeletor and that is Triclops. We'll look at every version of Triclops. I don't have a big Funko Pop of Triclops. It would be kind of cool if I did, because he's actually my favorite figure, you know, in the world of the Master Universe. So we'll look at every version of Triclops on the channel on Wednesday. Share this video, guys, who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe, like the CGI, to the Origins, to the Masterverse, you know, to the cartoon collection. You know, I mean, over 40 years, guys, of this incredible product that I absolutely love collecting and sharing with you guys and talking with you guys about. So, guys, I hope you had I hope you had a wonderful Christmas day, and I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Take care, guys, and have a good one.